Hold on just a second. And so you've downloaded it, and it's basically the idea is that you are struggling, you've gone through interviews, you've done the, and you're just not getting anywhere.
Okay.
And so this is a particular coaching program that gets you to the next step, to the next
Okay.
level,
Yeah.
and gives you the tools and the resources to be able to do that. So, all right. So what I would recommend is maybe you want to be like a director and you're looking to become an associate president or whatever of the company. You could also be the CFO that's looking to get to the CEO spot,
What
but
is CFO? What does that mean?
it's chief financial officer. And
Okay.
of
And then
course,
CEO is Chief Executive Officer.
right,
See, I'm
right.
still new to all these like business terms too. I'm
Well,
totally new.
I am not in any way, shape, or form an expert on this,
Yeah.
but yeah. But basically, what you're trying to do, even if you're just a director, which is like a slightly upper management,
Uh-huh.
and you're wanting to get to a vice president position, that would work as well. Because my understanding from the company is that a director that's trying to step up and like a CFO that's trying to step up, those would be two different dynamics.
Okay.
Because a director, they are looking really to have kind of a one-on-one kind of coaching
Mm-hmm.
to get to the skills that they need in order to get that next step.
Yeah.
Whereas a CFO, they are going to be more in line with doing like a group thing with other higher up executives to kind of get feedback from everybody as to what they need. So it's going to be a little bit of different dynamic. That's why I say maybe start with director going to a VP.
Okay.
All righty.
Cool.
All right. So ring ring.
Hello?
Hi, is this Zachary?
Yeah, hey, how's it going?
It's pretty good, Zachary. How about yourself?
Doing good.
Good. My name is Robin, and I am calling from Bossmaker, which is you actually downloaded a free resource from this company in order to, and I've already gotten myself stuck. You
Just
downloaded a
redo it.
free resource,
Yeah.
and Tracy, the owner, wanted me to give you a call. And just for two reasons. One, to make sure that you had access to the video that you downloaded and that you'd had a chance to watch it. And then also to just kind of get a feel for where you are and what you're looking to obtain in that video. So, first of all, have you had a chance to watch it?
I did actually, yes.
Yeah, great. And you didn't have any trouble getting access to it?
No, it's pretty straightforward.
Perfect. And then do you have about 5-10 minutes to answer a couple of questions? I just want to get to know you a little bit better.
Sure, yeah, I got some time.
Okay, great. So let me just ask you, you downloaded her free webinars, basically what it is, because you are looking to get out of the position you currently are in.
Yes.
You're wanting to move up.
Absolutely.
And could I please ask, what is your current position?
Right now I'm director.
Okay. And director of what?
Sales.
Director of sales? Okay. And what are you looking to move up to?
It may sound crazy, but I'm trying to get to VP, vice president.
Okay. And VP of sales?
Yes.
Because that's your expertise?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It doesn't sound crazy at all, Zachary, because let's face it, if you're in one place for too long, you're stagnant and you're not
Yep.
growing. And that's what you absolutely want to be doing, is to grow. So, and why not shoot for the stars? True?
Exactly. Shoot for the stars, you hit the moon.
Great. So, how long have you been searching to do this?
Well, I've been stuck, like you said, for probably about 2 years. So yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't, as soon as I got there, I immediately wanted to go further. So about a month into it, I was hungry for more. So yeah, about 2 years.
Okay. So basically, you have been on an upward trajectory since you began.
Yes,
And so it was just this current position was really for you just a step to the next one.
exactly.
And you're just wanting to know what you need to do in order to get there.
Yep,
So have you been on interviews for the next step?
I have.
And what are you experiencing with these interviews?
That's the clinker. It seems to go well, but I just can't seem to get any callbacks. I mean, I just
Okay.
feel like they're not taking me seriously.
Okay. And do you have any idea or have you reached out to them to find out what it is
I
that
have
you
not.
possibly are lacking,
I have not.
like what they are looking for? Okay. So have you searched anything else to try and get you to that next level, like coaching programs, webinars, anything along those lines?
No, ma'am. I've just been butting the wall.
Okay. So what attracted you to Tracy's video that you downloaded?
Just the way she put it, it just seemed like very doable, very attainable, and it just spoke to where I'm at and where I'm trying to get to.
Okay. So you're looking for basically some coaching expertise as
Yes,
to, giving you the skills in order to not just do the interview, but actually get that call back.
exactly. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm looking to discover whatever that thing is that whether it's something that I'm doing that's messing me up or it's something that I'm not doing that I'm missing that I should add.
Okay.
I'm looking for expertise in that area.
Right. So you're looking just for that extra step, that little bit of something that you're missing that you're not even really aware of what it is that you're
Exactly.
missing. And so a coaching program would definitely help you in that regard. So, is there anybody else well, first of all, what is it like to be stuck in this position when you've been trying so hard to get out of it, to move up? What does that feel like?
It's just frustrating because, like you said, for the so long I was at such a fast momentum upward,
Mm-hmm.
and then I just, when it plateaus like that, the longer I'm plateaued, the more I feel like this is the end for me. Like this is the
Right.
end. So it's just kind of frightening and frustrating.
Frustrating. Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely. Um, is there anybody else in your life that's affected by this?
No, I'm a single guy, so
Okay. So single, no kids.
no kids.
So it's just a matter of being and doing what goals you have set for yourself.
Exactly.
Exactly. So, and unfortunately, you've reached that point where whatever interviews you're doing, they are not obviously seeing in you what they are wanting as far as a VP of sales is concerned.
For whatever reason. Yeah.
For whatever reason, yeah. And without actually knowing where they are, it's kind of hard to know what your next step is.
Yep.
So, something like a coaching program, especially a one on one, where you are interacting with your coach, they are getting feedback as to where you are and what they feel, having been an expert out in the field, what they feel you need in order to progress. Correct?
Yep.
Okay. So,
Hmm.
and you did indicate in that you have not really tried anything else as far as, you know, any education or coaching programs or anything along those lines.
other than, personal pivots, yeah, I have not looked for external resources.
Okay. And so what made you decide to look at her video right now? I mean, what was it inside yourself that said this might be something that I'd be interested in looking into?
Yeah, like I said, I'm just feeling stagnant, and that fear of not going any further is just, it's bubbling up, and I've just got to do something about it.
Right. And may I ask what kind of education that you currently have in order to even become a director of sales? What type of?
I wouldn't even know what to tell you there.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem.
Uh,
And I'm really at a loss as to
I think
where
you're,
to
I
go
think
from
you
here.
have everything you need to like
Really?
transition. Yeah, yeah. Even when you went
So,
to ask, why now? I think
yeah.
that you had the urgency because I was telling you that I felt stagnant. I think you could have transitioned right then and there.
Okay.
Well, look, boom, let's go.
Okay. Well, then let's do that. So, do you mind, Zachary, if I give you a little bit of insight as to what my thoughts are?
Sure, yeah, hit me.
Great. Well, right now, you are in a director of sales position, looking to become a VP if at all possible. Unfortunately, you've run into a brick wall.
Yep.
Your interviews are not getting those callbacks that you were really hoping for. You're not exactly sure why. You're not getting the feedback from the interviewer that you were hoping for, so that you know what your next steps are going to be. And right now, you're just looking to try and find that one thing that will get you to that next step. And Tracy's program is it's a coaching program for people in the situation of a director, but she also has programs that involve CFOs, CEOs, things of that nature. She's got one-on-one coaching, as well as she does the group coaching, depending on what is your more urgent need. So Tracy is currently available. What I would recommend is that we go ahead and get you in contact with Tracy. She is the owner, and she does have a better insight as to what you would need, as well as what she can provide for you. So would you be interested in speaking with her?
Yeah, what's the purpose of this call, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, see, that's where you got me stuck.
Why, when I asked that question?
It's because I just don't feel that I've gotten enough from you.
Oh, why? Where do you feel like you're lacking?
I don't know.
I
That's
think maybe you need to understand the offer more. Maybe I'm just total shot in the dark.
Yeah. And unfortunately, when they said, well, here's the mock call, this is going to be the situation.
Yeah.
So they didn't give me a script.
Right.
They just said it's going to be a 15-minute call where you're going to be qualifying the person. And yeah, I think I'm just kind of, I don't really know where I'm going.
Yeah. Well,
And
you may be overthinking it too.
and could very well be. So,
And
okay.
well,
So you go
go
ahead,
ahead.
please.
Oh, I was just gonna say that, like Cole was always saying that, like, in order for you to have that conviction, you have
Yeah.
to understand the offer inside and
Mhm.
out, and like why it's gonna help them. You've seen testimonials, you've seen how it helps people. That way, when
Yeah.
you do get their problem and you go to pitch the call for the offer, or the offer if you're a closer, you have that conviction that this is absolutely going to solve their problem. Like, I see these problems all the time, and this is absolutely what you need. Like I
Yeah.
think the best thing for you to do is get connected to Vicky or whatever her name is. Like she can
Tracy.
absolutely map out a plan for you. Yeah, blah blah blah. I
Okay.
think,
Yeah.
yeah, don't overthink the, like, whenever I ask you, like, what's the purpose of this call? Like, just reiterate, like, just remind me, like, Vicky knows what she's doing. She works one-on-one with the clients, and she can hook you up with the next step, or
Right.
whatever, something like that. Don't overthink it. Just
Sure.
have conviction that the offer is what they need to solve their problem.
Yeah, and that's where I'm struggling because I don't really know much about the offer. I went onto their website
Yeah.
and looked at the program, and but the thing is that in order to kind of delve in further into it, you have to
Mm-hmm.
sign up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and so that kind of leaves me stuck. Now, the last call I did, which was a little bit earlier today, when I was talking to him about the schedule, I indicated, Tracy, she is the owner of the company. She can delve deeply into what it is you need, what the best program is. And what I would recommend that you do is go to her website and read what the testimonials are. She also has a podcast that she's just started. And
Mm.
so, take a look at that podcast. And while you're sitting there watching her interview, write down all the questions you possibly can so that when you reach out to her and you have that scheduled appointment, then you can ask all the questions that you absolutely need in order to get the answers that you want. See, that's the problem is I keep stumbling, and that then I stumble, and then I get embarrassed, and then I struggle more. It's like it's a vicious cycle.
Yeah. If you stumble, I
So
mean, reps will get rid of the stumble. And if you do
that's true.
stumble, people stumble all the time in daily talking, but you don't sweat it. But when the stakes are high and you have over dependence of the outcome, you get in your head about a stumble.
Yes,
But if you're
that's
just
exactly what I'm
talking
doing.
and you stumble, it's all a head thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I absolutely agree with you,
You just
and
got to
I
get out of
do
your
it
own
all the
way.
time.
Just drink a
So
beer, you'll be okay.
I worked on the phone for 9 years
Yeah, I
for
can
an
tell
insurance
too.
company, and so in the insurance company, well, I actually worked there for 11 years, but 9 of them on the phone. But I knew how to ask the questions. I knew which questions to ask. I
Yeah.
knew, where I was going. And this, I just feel like, where the hell am I going?
Well, yeah, you just need to understand the offer more. That's all it is. I mean, when you're doing
Yeah,
RCA mock calls,
yeah,
was it not easier because you understood the offer? Because not only were you a prospect, but you were
yeah,
closed and you were
yeah,
in the program. You understood what the program
yeah,
provided. It just takes, I think you need to reach out to them and say, look, I need more context, even some testimonials, or like talk to some of your
yeah,
current clients, even. I would do
right.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. She said that she has about 15 recurring active clients right now, and she's looking to scale up as
I
far as
would
her business is
literally
concerned.
I would literally interview those clients and be like, where were you and how is this program helping you? I just need to
If
wrap
I
my head
can.
around it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a great idea. So going back, you said, well, I'm just kind of stuck. I don't know where I'm going from here. That is maybe what I could have done is you said, well, I'm stuck. And I could have said, well, tell me a little bit more about that.
Right.
Where are you
Yeah.
feeling stuck? Why are you feeling stuck? And that's all, again, chunking down has always been a struggle for me.
And yeah, like, you may feel like you don't have enough reason to move on because you didn't probe on I'm stuck.
Yes,
Like it,
yes.
it was this small thing, I'm stuck, but it's like you got to stretch it and be like, well, how long have you felt that way? And like,
Yeah,
tell
yeah,
me more
exactly.
about that to make it more of a
Yes,
problem so you do have more conviction to move on.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So do you mind if we start again?
Yeah, let's go.
All righty. Because I feel like I'm like not doing it. I won't get this job if I don't
No, you
figure it
sound
out.
good though. You sound good.
Well, that's a positive at least. But when I'm going, uh, um, that's not good.
Yeah. I would also say before I end this recording and start a new one,
Okay.
Don't ever say program. I would never tell the prospect
Okay.
program.
Okay. And then that's just something that I said.
Yeah, it just sounds like it instantly
You're
sounds
selling them
salesy when you
something.
say program, like
Yeah.
program.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say
Yeah.
something
Okay.
more general, like next steps,
Excellent.
you
Yeah.
know.
Okay.
And yeah, that's about it.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna stop
Wonderful.
this recording and start a new one.